Hey, Miss Bridget. Hey, Miss Beverly. How are you tonight? How are you all doing tonight? It's late. I'm looking oily. Hi, Miss Ida. Hi, Miss Sylvia. Hey, Miss Kim. I'm not. I'm not Fee. I'm Tamika. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hi, Miss Tawana. Hi, Miss Kendra. Hi, Miss Fanny. Hi, Miss Brenda. Hey, Jersey girl. Hey, Miss Clara. Hey, Miss Amelia. Hey, J girl. Congratulations to J Gill. I don't know why I was going to call you J girl. To J Gill on her 25 years at her job. So congratulations to you. Hey, Miss Valerie. Everybody congratulate Jay for um her 25 years on her job. Hey, True. Hey, Miss Beverly. Hey, Miss Yolanda. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, Miss Bridget. Hey, Miss Stephanie. Hey, Miss Sylvia. So I got y'all on here late tonight. So first I want to start off by we're gonna pray for trans. Hey, Miss Monica, we're gonna pray for trans because she passed out on her live tonight. So we're gonna hope that everything works out for her. Hope that she recovers well and the Lord heals her from whatever she's going through. So we're gonna send a prayer up for trans. So I know, hey Robin, how you doing, boo? So what's going on with y'all tonight? I know I got y'all on here late. Um, I'm gonna apologize. Hey, Miss Stephanie, I'm gonna apologize because I'm gonna have to get up for a second. Hey, Miss Teresa, I'm gonna have to get up for a second when someone comes to my door. Hi, Miss Yolanda. I truly love you too, Miss Yolanda. Hey, Miss Patsy. Hey, Lawanda. Hi, Miss Ida. Hey, Miss Nicole. Come on down. You just walked in. Hey, Miss Christine. So, we gonna start this off a little. Hey, Miss Lolo. How are you tonight? So we gonna start this off. Hey, bestie, my best friend up in here tonight. Hey, Pooh. My colors, Miss Teresa, my color's pink. So we gonna start this off. Hey, allergic baby. So we gonna start this off a little different tonight. All right, we gonna start this off a little different for Treese. So here we go. Take me to the king. She don't have much to bring. Her life is torn to pieces. Here's her offering. We gonna lay Treese at the throne. We gonna leave her all alone. Would y'all go get y'all cousin? Go get y'all cousin. Please. Please. Go get y'all cousin. We gonna look up, we gonna open the dictionary to D tonight, and we gonna go to the word delusional, and we gonna see a picture there. And it's gonna be y'all cousin Treese. Why that girl say she had a man at her house, y'all? Why that girl say she had a man at her house? Then she gonna say, did he call me? Ain't nobody heard nobody say nothing. And then old girl gonna say, wait, did he call her? Then she go back there, close the door. He in the shower. So he waited till you, hey Ma, hey Bev, hey Miss Karen. So he waited till you came home from vacation to decide to take a shower with your friend in the house. But he been waiting to see you all day. He been waiting. He missed you, but he just decided to take a shower when you got home. He missed you so much till you decided to do a 2-hour live. But your man missed you. He missed you so much till you decided to bring a friend home with you to spend the night with her grandson. But you got a man at home who missed you. Anybody else confused? So you talk to us at the counter. For 2 hours with your man who missed you in the back bedroom. It's kind of scary when somebody can just sit up there and, in my opinion, tell a bold-faced lie like that with a straight face. Don't blink. Don't skip a word. Just a straight lie, and it just come out like diarrhea. Just constantly flow. I was scared. Like, anybody like that scares me. Like, you don't, when you are a habitual liar, in my opinion, like that, you scare me. You ain't miss a beat. Like, did you practice that on your way home? And then you got somebody in the background just cheering you on. And when somebody egging you on like that, they don't stop. That's their motivation. That's their motivation to continue when you got somebody cheering you on in the background. And then she can't hold her composure, so she laughing. She about to blow cover. So you know that's going to make old girl angry because she about to blow her cover because she can't stop laughing because she know it's just as ridiculous as we know it is. And she like, yeah, I wish you go in the room too with him because I'm sleepy. But which one of y'all girlfriends will feel comfortable spending the night at y'all house with a man that you barely even know, I don't know, no friends of mine would have did it. I don't know about y'all. Hey, Rita Pooh, would you spend the night at my house with a man that I hardly know and slept on my couch? That's weird to me. Mr. Wanna said, of course her followers thought girl really thought she had a man up in there. Like, no friend of mine would have stayed in my house with some unknown man. Like, that's crazy to me. But I told y'all I was going to have to be interrupted for 2 seconds. So give me 2 seconds. I got to run to my door. Don't leave me. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm back. But that was crazy to me. I don't have any friends who would have. Now, first of all, Tanya said she was celibate. Then Tree said she was hooked up with the guy that she's with, friend. I think she said she had that one, but then it didn't work out or something like that, so she got him. And then she said she had a man, but she ain't showing him or something like that. So which one is it? They have to get their stories straight. Their stories be all over the place. But the fact that you can make these type of things up in your head and recite them like that and not even skip a beat is scary to me. And then to have somebody just like you to go along with the stuff is even crazier to me, that you found somebody just like you. That's weird. That's weird. But we gonna move on from that, and we're gonna go on to that live in the kitchen. Honey, I wanted to take that white Hennessy and I wanted to cancel her like Nino Brown, baby. I wanted to just douse it all over. Somebody need to pour it out. Somebody needed to save her. Because when she start drinking, it's all over. It was a disaster. And this is when I talk about generational curses. It all played out right in front of us. So here we have the grandmother whose man abused Pam. Then Pam's man abused Treese. And then Treese allegedly abused her son. At what point does it stop? The grandmother was upset with Pam Thank you, bestie. And I also, before I continue, I want to say thank you to Miss Diane Matthews for getting a membership. She was the first person to get a membership. So thank you, Miss Diane. Excuse me. So the grandmother was mad at Pam for being with Clyde. You can see the dysfunction. And then Pam did the same thing to Treese when her sister father molested Treese. But what really got me was how Treese understands that it wasn't right, and how it affected her mother, and how she said she fought her grandmother tooth and nail about what Clyde did to her mother, and how her grandmother would always blame Pam for what happened to her. You see how this dysfunction, it was almost like she was doomed from the start. And whether her mother raised her, her grandmother raised her, it really didn't matter, because the grandmother and the mother was one and the same. And so Treese is Pam because Pam got her ways from her mom. And the dysfunction just carried on from one person to the next. It's like no one knew better. So the cycle continued from one person to the next. Hey, Forever Tasha, baby. Excuse me. So what's so crazy to me is, how could you allegedly do something like this to your own child? And then you get on here and try to spin it like your son is the worst thing that ever happened to you, and you get on here and you want to make it about a funeral. Your son can't come to your funeral. What difference does it make about a funeral? At this point, you better hope anybody show up. I don't think, and who knows what happens after the afterlife, and I don't think that if we did have something to think about, I don't think who's going to be at your funeral be first thing on your mind. I think if we did have something to think about, it'd be, damn, I'm really gone, not who going to be standing at my funeral. But that's, to me, that's just how deep dark her soul is, that you still will be worried about your son being at your funeral. That's just how cold your heart is, that even in death, you will still try to hurt your child instead of trying to figure out what it is that you can fix with your son. You still won't try to hold grudges. Instead of grabbing your child and say, baby, how can we fix what is broken? You would rather continue to stay broken. See, some people love to be broken because broken is the only way they get attention. The broken them is the only way people will pay them attention. So staying broken does them just fine. They don't care about being broken, because broken pieces is what attract everybody to them. See, if they get any sense of normalcy to themselves, they feel like nobody will pay them any attention to them. So they'll rather stay just the way they are, because this type of attention feeds them. They act like they want to be left alone. They act like they don't like this type of attention, but this feeds them. As y'all say, this powers them up. She's so used to these broken layers and pieces. To her, this is her normalcy. Because remember, this started way back when. She's been used to this type of stuff since she was a little girl. She think having sex or little kids being sexual to each other is normal. That type of stuff ain't normal. But it's normal, in my opinion, in their world. In my opinion, their family have some type of sexual demon over them. And this problem should have been taken care of a long time ago when Clyde did what he did to Pam. But they spend so much time pointing fingers and playing the blame game, so nobody wanted to fix the problem. And the reason why she used the word jealous so much is because they're jealous of one another. And I feel as if the sister has so much to say this time is because the sister, in my opinion, pockets are getting fed at this moment. So let me throw my 2 cents in now, because I'm gaining something out of this now, because you ain't heard from the sister and them before. But now all of a sudden, they got something to gain from it. Now I'll get on the phone and I'll answer a couple questions. I'll play your little game with you now. But before, they wasn't paying her no attention. But I'll play your little game with you now. Miss Catherine says, much more happened in that house. Courtney was just the tip of the iceberg, in my opinion. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. And the scary part is how much more happened in that house. How much more happened in that house. I can only imagine how deep and dark those secrets go. And as I stated before, I feel like the only reason she don't want to go seek help, well, it's a few reasons. One, I don't feel like she feels anything is wrong with her, because like I said, she grew up in this world where this type of stuff is normal to her. Hence why she have cameras in her son's room. But two, if she has to go to counseling and take her children to counseling, only God knows what's going to be exposed in those sessions. And then we'll know the truth. And once the truth come out, you can't take the truth back. And yeah, you may not lose some of these fans that you have, but you may lose your freedom. Because some stuff can't just be swept under the rug. Some stuff can't be, you can't just say, I'm going to take some anxiety and depression pills and blame it on that. That ain't going to cut it. See, this type of stuff stems from way back. And the fact that her grandmother and her mother, well, her mother don't pay her any attention, but the fact that her sisters and her brother and her grandmother them pacify this type of behavior, don't call her out on it. She keep on going on with it. Nobody has ever just told her the truth. Nobody has ever gave her any tough love and told her, listen, you gonna have to cut out this BS. Enough is enough. She don't have anybody strong enough around her to tell her enough is enough of this BS. She got a lot of yes people around her, a lot of people where she can pull back things from and dangle money in front of and dangle stuff in front of and get them to feel scared like the grandmother. She take them tenants away. She take that money away. Grandma gonna be quiet. So grandma may start to say some stuff for a minute, but then when she begin to be assertive and she start threatening grandma gonna back down. Because grandma knows some of them stories got holes in them. Grandma knows some of that stuff she say ain't the truth. But soon as grandma starts speaking up and grandma starts saying, no, I don't remember that, she start over talking grandma and telling grandma, no, that ain't how I go. No, you don't remember. And then she start threatening to take grandma money away, grandma tenants away. Oh, then grandma gonna be quiet then. Miss Jenna say, everyone smash that like button, you guys, in the pushes. Miss Linda D says, sure it does. Let me go up and read some of you guys' comments. Miss Linda say, it's a sad situation. Those people need help and pray. Yes, definitely. Who that Leo 82 says she won't know he there anyway. Miss Ali, hey Miss Ali, say right. That's what said that is the least of her concerns, because her nor anyone else will be there. Miss Beverly says she's just evil. Miss Maydell say, I thought it was just stated that Pam has a problem with Treese because she wanted to be grow and slept with her husband. I thought that was what I heard, but I may be wrong. No, she was from my understanding, Miss Maydell, she was 6 years old when her sister's father messed with her. So no, she was molested by that man. She wasn't even of age to have any consensual anything with anybody. Miss Ozella said, that's so sad. Her soul is going to bust hell wide open. She have sold her soul to the devil. Absolutely. Miss Lisa said, hello, ladies. What I don't get is she wants her mother to get help, and she needs, and that's something that is baffling to me, how she always say she wants her mother to get help, and how she always crying out for her mom to get help. Maybe if you lead by example, maybe your mom would get help, but focus on yourself. Focus on what you need. maybe your mom may feel like you don't need anything, but at this point, focus on yourself. Focus on what you need. Focus on what you and your children need at this moment. Your mom may be stuck in her ways and may feel like she don't need anything at this moment. What's important is you and your children. You have to live for you and yours. Focus on that. That's what's important right now. And for you to be sitting up here and shouting about a funeral and who's not allowed at your funeral, and then the way she tried to manipulate her audience and try to spin her audience about her son, and the way you get her, your son don't come on here and bash you continuously come on here and bash your son and try to make him seem like he is the scum of the earth. As a mother, why would you allow people to get on the internet and talk about your child the way that they talk about your child? Even though you may have something to say about your child, you won't want nobody else to say it, but you allow people to come on here and bash your own child. It's baffling to me. And you get on here and that's your main goal, is to talk about your son and to paint him in this negative light so other people could see him as this monster, so it could benefit you in the long run. It's disgusting. And the way she tried to play on it is she tried to get these people on her side by bringing up all of this stuff about kids and what kids do. And she do a lot of gaslighting and things. It's really disgusting. Hey, Miss Melissa, how are you? Miss Angela say, these seeds bump her head up, telling her today she looked better than Lele. That's a lot. Why is it a competition? Lele ain't competing with her. Why is it a competition of who looked better on what day? Lele ain't waking up thinking about her. And if you notice in today, she went out of her way to read the comments. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Thank you. They said I look cute. They said I look beautiful. She looked decent today. She actually looked decent. And when she keep herself up, she keep her hair up, she can actually look like a decent human being. And she actually act like she has some sense today on that date. She needs to keep it up. You're a grown woman. Act like it. The way you tried to act on that date today, keep that up. You're almost 40 years old. That's the way you should be acting. Instead of scarfing food down at the table, that stuff ain't cute. All this in the name of trying to be a comedian. You don't see Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Monique, some more of them. They don't go around acting like a damn fool every day. You don't have to be in character 24/7. You a woman with a child, with children, and especially a daughter that's looking up to you. Is this the example that you want her looking up to? Where do she learn how to be a woman from? Where does she learn how to be a young lady from? Where is the example? All you showing her how to be is a clown. And then you say, oh no, I hid the even Courtney didn't know that I was messing with whatever she referenced, what's her name? What's the lady name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one she was smacking heads with. It's so many of them. I'll be forgetting their doggone name. Not B, the other one. What's that lady name? The one with the had the Diamond. Thank you, try me now, Diamond. Didn't nobody know that I was with Diamond? Some things to say, yes, Diamond. They didn't even know I was with Diamond. We be like, it's adult time, go in the room. You know, they didn't even know I was with Diamond. What difference does that make when you speak all type of vulgarity in front of your children? Why did Rennie at what Rennie Jesus, I forget. I be trying not to say them children name. Why did the little girl at how old is she now? 8. So last year, what that was last year, she did the little round circle thing with the children. So she was 7 then or whatever. Why did she know the word lesbian? She shouldn't even have known the word lesbian. So you're not making any sense. Yeah, okay, yes, they may not have known that you were with Diamond, but your daughter should have even known what lesbian was. She shouldn't have even known to say that in that instance. So you thought, oh, she was just trying to seek attention right then and there. She was just trying to take the attention away from Courtney because Courtney said, you know, right then and there that he was gay, and she just shouted out that she want to be lesbian. But now she in the boys. Now she 8 years old. What the hell she doing in the boys? She shouldn't be in anything but Barbie dolls in her books. Do you hear the stuff that's coming out of your mouth? And the even if she didn't see you and Diamond doing that, how did she know to take a tablet and put it between her legs and snap pictures? How did she know to try to give fellatio to her brothers? Something ain't adding up. She's seeing something. You can't blame it on you can't blame it on Michelle or Robin. Get that webcam thing up out of here, please. Something ain't adding up. And you can't blame it on TV or social media, because at the end of the day, who's monitoring her activity on television or on social media? Because my niece at 8 years old, my sister has it where every time that she logs on to something, it goes to my sister's phone with my 8-year-old niece. So you have to take a responsibility. So if she is watching it on TV or on social media, you still have a responsibility to monitor that. So something ain't adding up. Where is she learning those type of things from? What gets me all the time is never any accountability for anything. It's always passing the buck off to something else or somebody else. Miss Linda said, those stories made me upset and sick to my stomach. Yes. Miss Kimberly said, because Treese talk too much adult things around her children. Absolutely. Um, some things to say ring alarm cameras were the babysitters. Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Angela said, let the seeds hear things broadcast. Maybe they will learn something. They don't want to learn anything, Miss Angela. They don't want to learn anything. Miss Melissa say, this is so sad and deep. Yes. Miss Kimberly say, there's no help for that woman, period. No, because she enjoys being broken. Being broken gets her attention. She act like she don't like this attention, but this attention got her this far. Being this way got her this far. Yes, yes, allergic. She's too vulgar around those kids. Monkey see, monkey do. Absolutely. Miss Darlene says, hey, cuz, love your platform. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Miss Darlene. I miss you, boo. Miss Linda say, her seeds are follow. They are brainwashed and stupid. I agree, Miss Linda. Miss Kimberly said there is no monitoring anywhere in that house. I agree. I agree. Because if we ever see, like, they are never around. They're always upstairs. When they were there, they were always upstairs, always gone away from her. Hey, Miss Queen Mary Ken, how are you? They were always gone. Away, they was always away from her. And it's like the only time I I really see the kids do homework when with was when Miss Alabama was there. Honestly, that's the only time I really seen the kids sit down and do homework when was Miss Alabama was there and she brought them down at the tables to do homework. And you all know how long I've been watching her. That was probably the only time. I've never seen her sit down and do anything with those children in regards to learning or uh or anything like that. Like, or taking them anywhere. If you guys notice, when at one point, it was one time the kids were asking to go to the movies. They asked to go to the movies for weeks before. I don't even know if I don't even remember she actually took them to the movies. It's so much of this. Her focal point is this. If it's not about this here, and then she always say, but this is how I make my money. And then, like, it's always some type of manipulation. Um, do you want mommy to go to work? Do you want mommy to be gone away from the house all the time and be gone for hours? Or do you want mommy to be home with you all the time and do this? Mommy could be gone like all the other mommies away from the house. Or mommy can be at home with you all and do this and be around you guys all the time and have a lot of money. Or she can go to work and be, it's always some BS to it. Miss Ali said, did you ever see him do a daily routine, my homework, bedtime, read a book, play a game? Not ever, no. Allergic say, yes, I remember Miss Alabama helped the kids do their homework. And that's like the only time I ever saw, I ever saw it. Somebody said when C was there, um, hold on one time. What's his channel? I'm so sorry, y'all. My dang on neighbor called and I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. And I saw some lady ask with a smart comment. I tried to pull her up because I was about to read her rights, but that threw me. I was so focused on pulling her page up, yo. That threw me all off. But I lost her. Y'all must have, y'all deleted her because I don't see her no more because y'all know I was about to pull up. Honey, I was looking for her because her little thin lip ass was about to, she was about to come learn today. Y'all see me lose my whole train of thought. I lost my whole train of thought when I saw her. I went straight to her page. Miss Tanya said, I heard her say yesterday that the twins will be staying with the grandmother until they 14. They need to. They they really need to. Ain't no need for them to come back because what are they coming back to? Because if you it's so many reasons why she say they were gone, right? You good, Robin, baby? You good? It's so many reasons why she said they gone, right? She said they gone because people were calling DCF on her. She said they were gone because um she scared somebody may do something to her, blah 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 blah. But then she said she was gonna bring them back. But I'm like, when she said she was gonna bring them back, I'm like, what had changed? If nothing, why bring them back if nothing have changed? I feel like if they have a stable environment there and they're doing good, leave them children where they at because in my opinion, she is not fit to raise any children. She needs to deal with the trauma that she has going on in her life before she tries to raise any children because in my opinion she's still a child herself. She definitely still a child herself, so she should definitely not be raising any children. So leave them children where they at. I feel like they probably at their best right now where they are. So just leave the children where they at. As far as Rennie is concerned, she probably gets tossed about probably the same way as the oldest one because he doesn't have any like family since the father is locked up. He probably get tossed around. And when she was telling the story, did y'all hear like how many people he has been around, like been housed at? Hey Miss Keisha, hey Miss Aisha, hey Miss Ann, how are you all? Did you all like hear how many different places he has been to? Like it that is traumatic. And then she say, well, what, well, he was with the Caucasian people, why didn't he tell then? It is really making, it makes me cringe and it pisses me off when they keep on saying, why didn't he tell when he was here, why didn't he tell when he was there? Is no certain time for somebody to tell. Hey, Miss Trina, baby. Hey, Miss Tracy. It's no certain time for you to tell. When it's you want to tell when you feel like telling. It's it you gonna tell when you feel safe to tell. You're going to tell when your spirit tells you to tell. And we do have to understand that is a child at the end of the day. And then he's getting shipped from this place to that place and this place to that place. He probably never felt safe and comfortable any damn where. He going from this house to that house, from this person to that person. Probably never feeling loved anywhere that he went. Nobody really feeling like they really want to be bothered with him from what I'm hearing. So when is he actually supposed to, where was his safe space? Where was his safe haven? Who was he actually supposed to come out to and trust? Still at this point, who was he supposed to trust? It was weighing so heavy and deep down in his spirit, he blurted it out to a stranger. He had to get it off of him so bad, so he blurted it out to a stranger. He never had no safe haven. He never had nobody he can trust, he can depend on. He been from here, there, and everywhere. Everybody failed him. Everybody failing these kids. That whole family, in my opinion, is effed up. And God bless all them kids around in that family. Because they all, in my opinion, all screwed up. They all covering up some foul stuff, in my opinion. They all need to be shipped off in a van somewhere and all seeking mental help, in my opinion. They all got some stuff that they need to be working on, some deep, dark secrets, in my opinion, that they need to be handling. None of them, in my opinion should have been having any children, because they done been through some things, and they going to continue to pass that stuff down to their children. They all broken, in my opinion, and need some help before they continue to ruin people, little people. And them little people going to turn out to be big people. And what they gonna do? Continue to ruin people. Somebody gotta stop the cycle. Hello, everybody coming in. How are you? Welcome. It is a privilege and an honor to have children. It is your duty to protect. You ain't just supposed to just lay down on your back, bust it wide open, bring them here, and just say, all right, now they here. All I'm supposed to do is put clothes on their back and food in their belly, and that's it. You gotta protect them, and that's just not from physically, that's mentally. Because if your mind ain't right, ain't nothing else right. Who gonna protect them up here? Because if you don't fix this up here, they grow, right? They grow from this, and they grow up to be bigger, right? And they go and start co-mingling with y'all kids. And they might co-mingle with your daughter and your son. And then they may not know how to handle their trauma. And then they might start lashing out with your daughter and lashing out at your son. And God knows what kind of way. And take their trauma out on your son and then your daughters. And then what? Now you want to talk about they wasn't raised right. Now you want to talk about mamas But you didn't want to talk about mamas then. Now you want to talk about they wasn't raised right. But when we wanted to have a discussion about mamas, you wanted to leave her alone. But when they affects in your household, now you want to talk about mamas. You only want to talk about it when it affects you. But remember, kids grow. And you never know what path they gonna cross. So when you talk about why y'all want to talk about kids this way, because kids grow up. That's why I talk about kids, because they grow up. And you don't know where they gonna grow up and who they gonna cross. And I don't want them crossing with my nieces and nephews. So if you don't tackle their mama and them, so their mama and them could get some help and learn how to raise their children in a proper way, so they can get some help and learn how to deal with their children, and they can take their children to get some help. Guess what? Your child might be in trouble one day. And then you want to talk about mamas then. Too late. You know how often I hear that? Now it's too late. Now it's too late. You know how often I hear somebody will talk about mamas then? On the news, how often you will hear about, oh, he wasn't raised right, when somebody get busted in their head at the gas station. Now you will talk about somebody 30-year-old kid was raised right. Oh, God damn it, what did you want to talk about their mom? Then you said, oh, let her raise her child. That's her child. She can raise her child how she wants to. Oh, God damn it, no, she can't. Somebody needed to stop her. Y'all mind the wrong business. Y'all sit back and watch the wrong stuff. Y'all gossip about the wrong stuff. Say to kids, y'all, how can you sit back and watch stuff like that? You just as guilty as the mammy. Thank you, Miss Royalty Queen. It's too late. Make it make sense when they're little. And then you won't be crying about no stuff when they old and you worried about your daughter at the house with some guy with some unresolved trauma. If somebody would have helped the mama or the child when they was younger, if you would have minded that business, then when you saw her, tap the mama on the shoulder and said, sus, something ain't looking right, sus. But you tapped on the shoulder about that lame ass man. Thank you, Miss Aisha. You be tapping them on the shoulder about the wrong stuff. When you seen that lame ass man at the gas station with that woman, you told her about that, but you wouldn't tap on her shoulder when she abused her child. You ain't had nothing to say about that. Because that's her child. Let her do what she want to do with her child. Okay, when her child cross your child and bust your child in the head when they get older, don't say nothing about it then. Now you want to talk about it because it's affecting your household. Now it's sitting at your table. Now you want to cry now. Why you ain't tap sis on the shoulder and tell her she was wrong then? Let's talk about that. Y'all be wanting to talk about the wrong stuff. I'm sick of us going out the world backwards. Thank you, Miss Trina. I'm sick of these generational curses. I'm sick of all the unnecessary stuff that our kids have to go through because their mothers and fathers have all these unresolved traumas and that's going on that they not resolving, and they just laying down, keep having all these kids. And then they want to take off, and then they want to just say, it was hard. It was hard. If it was so hard with the first one, why did you have 3 more? She said, it was hard. I had to do it all by myself. It was hard with the first one. Okay, I can see one more. But then you went on and had the other one and the other one, and then you was not too recently talking about having another one. Why you shipping these off? And you still a single mama. You ain't learned nothing yet. I'll be damned. And they still ain't walked in nobody facility and went to go see about this yet. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Because I'm going to keep saying this. If your mind ain't right, ain't nothing else right. You can't keep on walking around with this mental trauma because you're jeopardizing other people's lives. Your broken pieces is breaking other people. If it was hard with one, how did you not know it was going to be hard with 2, 3, and 4? At what point do you say, okay, let me get me together? Yeah, we can blame it. We can blame it on the man. Yeah, we can blame it on the man. But they going to do what you allow them to do. They only gonna do, thank you, Miss Celeste, they only gonna do what you allow them to do. So if you bust it open, they gonna stick it. But you're responsible for you. I ain't gonna let nobody abuse me. It seemed to me, in my opinion, all she ever wanted to be was a STD or something to do. So if that's all you ever wanted to be, that's all they ever gonna treat you like. If that's good enough for you, that's good enough for them. You succeeded. You got it. If you don't want no better for yourself, they ain't gonna give you no better. Excuse me. Ms. Robin says she is a very selfish person. Very. Very. Miss Jackie says she on YouTube now, high as hell. She pitiful. I don't think she will ever learn. I thought she, see what I'm saying? Thought she said she wasn't drinking no more to her birthday. One lie after another. One lie after another. She was just mixing brown and white the other night on the boat. showing out, saying a whole bunch of stuff that she shouldn't have said. Now here she go again. Miss POV, we all done said that before. We definitely all done said we weren't drinking again before, but I ain't did it this soon. I ain't said yesterday or the day before and did it 2 days later. Miss Jenna says she look like she's sick in the face. That's mental breakdown. You can definitely see it in her face. You can definitely see the stress and everything in her face. She come on here and she definitely try her hardest to put on this good front for social media. Please block the dang on webcams. I mean, goodness gracious, this is gonna be Pornhub in a minute. Yeah. But she tried her best to Miss Linda, I do think she's trying to cover up her problems with alcohol. And it doesn't thank you, Miss Robin. It doesn't matter how much you drink. It's not going to make your problems go away. You're not going to find the answer to your problems at the inside the bottle. You didn't find them at the end of that white Hennessy bottle. You're not gonna find them hey, Miss Casey. You're not gonna find them at the end of the bottle. So no matter how much you try to drink your problems away, it is not gonna happen. Yeah, I see them. They done been in here for a minute. Yeah, Miss Trina, she is. You know, it happens to a lot of people when they try to run away from their stuff. They pick up a vice. You know, it's either some type of drug, some type of alcohol, and they try to they try to drink it away. They try to numb the pain, but in the morning it will be back. It will be back, and not only will that be back, you will have a hangover or some kind of over, and you just gonna feel worse. You gonna have that problem gonna be back, and now you're gonna be sick in the morning. So hey, you might as well face whatever it is that you got coming to you. And let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. And this is how I feel like she doesn't have a lawyer. Because she says this. I just want to find a lawyer who loves me. It's not about love. It's about the law. And you don't, all this running around and suing, you trying to do of everybody over their freedom of speech, because that's what we doing. We're free to speak as long as we do it in a way where we are not defaming you. It's not about love, baby. Nobody's taking on your cases of defamation of character, none of that, because nobody's defaming you. And it's about the law. You can't just take people right away to speak. So you want somebody to really just take people freedoms away from because you don't like what people have to say about your actions that you freely put your actions out there, but you don't want people to freely speak on them. But you can have your goons speak on our actions. It don't work like that, baby. And it's not about love, it's about law at the end of the day. So that's how I feel like she don't have a lawyer, because she wants somebody to just say, yes, I'll take your cases, but it's not about love. You're not going to have nobody side with you because you're not right. You can't just do what you're trying to do. It don't work like you want it to work, Sugar Bunch. Sorry. Miss Medlock, I don't even want to butcher your first name, so I'm just going to call you by your last. Have anyone heard of Erickson's stages of development? I think she's stuck in the intensive versus guilt stage 3 through 6 years of age. Aisha say, what? Shaking my head. Aisha, what? What you saying what for? Royalty Queen say, no lawyer will take her case after they see the crap she do. See, that's the thing. That's what I was telling my aunt. Like, Coco needs to go in court and start playing them videos like spades. Like, bam. Threat number one, bam. Threat number two, bam. Baby, you can't. What? Restraining order, what? Girl, all these threats you've been putting out, you ain't got no case against nobody. Uh, um all this stuff that you've been putting out, I be playing them videos like spades. Every time you come, I be throwing a new video out on you. All this stuff you done. And how you gonna try to hold Lele accountable for Coco restraining order? How you just gonna add her to his restraining order? Talk about some you, Coco, and nobody around you supposed to be talking about, and nobody around you supposed to be talking. You can't just add that woman to his restraining order, girl. What is wrong with you? Like, what's wrong? You can't just make up your own rules. So you just gonna pencil her in. You just gonna pencil her in on his restraining order. It say she can't talk about you either because that's his woman. Girl, stop. You just be, what you be doing? Who you be talking to? Who you be talking to? Oh, POV, that's okay, baby. You being here is enough for me. Miss Jenna say trans sneak dissing on Latrice, not talking much, but she talking. Be aware is to be alive. Thank you, Miss Mary. Yeah, Miss Celeste, I saw that. Oh, Miss Henry, I don't want to butcher your name, your first name. So you are definitely speaking to the truth. Thank you so much. Miss Linda says she a whole nutty buddy. Honey. Yes, so I'm not going to keep you all. I'm going to get off, but I do have membership badges now. If you would like to become a supporter, you can. No pressure. You all being here, I'm grateful for that. So if you do, that's fine. Like I said, I would like to thank Miss Diane. I don't know if Miss Diane is in here, but I would like to thank Miss Diane Matthews for becoming a member. Somebody said they have a question. Miss Angel does say, hi, I'm new here. Can I ask you a question? Sure, Miss Diane. I mean, Miss Angel does. Um, Thank you, Ben Laden. A Fizzle Productions. I saw this stream. Hold on my feed just now, so I just scooping it out right now. Well, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, my question is, do you support LGBTQ? Of course. I don't discriminate against anybody. I appreciate you all for stopping in. Thank you so much for joining me. You know I love you all from the bottom of my heart. And join me all next time on my next live. Thank you, Allergic. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed to Allergic, she has a new page. Please go follow, like, and share her page, Allergic to BS React. And I love you all, cousins. Do I have an OnlyFans? No, don't nobody want to see me do nothing. You want to see me bake a cake? I bake a cake. Like, I bake cakes. We want to bake a cake for you. That's all I can do. I can bake a cake for you, baby. That's all I got for you, babe. But I love you all, cousins. Thank you for joining me. Good night.